Shaking MP.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Sacramento Kings. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now let's take a look at the Kings. Opening lineup. DeRozan and Murray. In at the forward positions. Barnes is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Kenrich Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Let's take it to the sidelines where we've got some more on MP's big night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. Here's MP. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Counted from distance.
He left his defenders shook. right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Man, that is nasty. What a move.
SGA passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And, Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada, too, eh?
Of the North.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Barnes. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
MP shot is off. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Williams from long range. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Williams has got 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. And another Sacramento 3.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's SGA. Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Unable to get that one.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
MP shot is good.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
SGA passes to Williams. Over to Rosen. Rebound by Sacramento. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And Hardenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Williams. 14 points for him last game against Dallas. Down low. Here's Hardenstein. And Hardenstein slams it in.
And that's exactly... the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
That free throw no good.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the...
And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 10. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Taking a look at Sacramento. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. And it's Barnes in at the point guard position. Wallace, right side. From Pete Mitchell. That one is off. Good D by MP. Monk passes to Barnes. DeRozan outside. 5 on the clock. The three is up. Here's Sabonis. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Outside for Mitchell. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's MP from outside. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
MP blast off.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Caruso, a screen on MP from Pete Mitchell. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes, it's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Oklahoma City trailing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Joe, pass to Mitchell. There's the three. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Barnes passes to Murray. From outside the arc. MP no good. The Thunder have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And the shot goes down. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
MP looking around. Takes the 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Mitchell misses.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Barnes against Mitchell. It's Barnes on the wing. And he's got 28 now. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Mitchell, the pass to Joe. And here's Caruso outside. Knocks down the long K. And the Thunder lead by 4.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Barnes. DeRozan passes to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And Wallace, here we go. And that one's good. Wallace has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
The 3 from Barnes, pure from 3-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Caruso, a screen on Barnes. Caruso outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. MP, the pass to Monk. Mitchell against MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Here's Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 13.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Up top, Barnes. Check by Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
MP shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Williams. Pass to Dort from behind the arc. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The Kings leading. Barnes passes to Hunter. Launches it. And MP with the 3. MP's got 39.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
No coverage that time.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
They were destroyed on the glass. Just horrendous. That explains their loss.
To the inside, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. He takes it in to the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Barnes. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this.
He's checked in for Russell Westbrook. MP outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Williams on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of them.
Absolutely.
Dort outside, fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the drought. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Sacramento leading by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
But I'll tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Yep, that one's good. Williams has got 18.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
From deep, MP. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Oh, got that one up quick. 10 points for him.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Barnes in the post. SGA covering. And the shot's good. Barnes has got 56 in the game.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
SGA passes to Williams. Here's Dort. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Barnes, it's good.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Great open look there. Williams has got 21.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
MP outside. 3-pointer. And another one.
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that. Gilgeous Alexander's shot is good.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Thunder 4th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And it's good! He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. SGA against MP. Fires from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Kings lead by 16. Barnes finds Hunter. Back to Barnes. Launches a three. And again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Back to Dort to halt the run. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes in a game. Hartenstein with a screen on Hunter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Thunder trail by 17. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Barnes, it's good.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now, here's Williams. Not a lot of room. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. This one for three. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And got it! Another basket!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Outside for SGA. To stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Barnes in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Back to MP. Puts up a three. And again for three.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. There's a screen from deep. No luck on that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Kings on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Thunder shooting about 56% in this one. Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Drew Eubanks. Malik Monk is out there with Barnes. And it's Clifford in at small forward.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Here's MP. Up and in on the layup.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The steal. MP right side. Another one falls. Amazing.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Mitchell misses.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all up.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Stolen by Mitchell. Into the lane. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Monk. SGA with a steal. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
The 3 from Barnes. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
It's Monk on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Now here's Wallace. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple. Mitchell's got 21 points in the game.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
MP outside. Hits yet again. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Up top, Hartenstein. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And they have been running their offense through Hartenstein tonight. And he has rewarded all of that trust.
Here's Barnes. Oh, connects again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
And now he has picked up his 5th foul. He knows he's going to be targeted. They're going to have to protect him somehow.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Caruso. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. The 3 from Barnes. And yes, another basket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Hartenstein a screen. Williams from long range. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP outside. From the arc. Another bucket. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Outside, Williams. Up top, Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Outside for SGA. Tries again. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Barnes against SGA. Back to Barnes. Going inside. Pass to Monk. And there's a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. SGA passes to Williams. Williams with the screen. Outside, Williams. Outside for SGA. Off target from outside. Sacramento has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Barnes. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Dort. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Dort with it. Outside. Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
The kick to Hunter. Back to MP. To end the drought. Kept alive. Hunter, good.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And that's why they're behind. A lack of effort, a lack of attention to detail.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. On defense, Sacramento. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Puts up the 8-footer. SGA can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for Sacramento. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. To the middle. And stolen stolen by Williams. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it from about 16 feet. 30 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shai didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, B.A., and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Barnes. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and SGA throws it down.
There are few players in this league who attack with that kind of skill and tenacity that SGA possesses.
Out left to the wing. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. It's good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
Free throw good, MP. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And the Thunder shooting 44% here in the 4th quarter. Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Williams from long range. Barnes with the rebound. Left side Monk. Outside Barnes. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 seconds left in the final quarter. Sacramento grabs the miss. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right
now. Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Hey, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Brian, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. See you next time.